Six fit men versus one secret fat guy. Jubilee.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
And I'm not.
Goddamn.
Push-up competition.
All right, let's just start out with this. All right, fitness history.
So my strategy going in will be to use the fitness knowledge that I do know and trying to use that to, influence other people and definitely show that I'm knowledgeable, but also not do too much. I don't want to come off too knowledgeable if I just, study the night before. So basically, I started my fitness history in high school.
Like
I played
KSI
football. From there,
if you
I've always
just
had some kind of
lost
relationship
it.
with working out. I am of Nigerian descent, so naturally we are leaner.
What do you weigh?
230. Yeah.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
If you're 230, like yoked, you are one big dude.
I mean, Nigerian genetics though, but usually they're smaller.
Really?
Like, they're very lean. They're lean
lean ones, yeah.
And they're tall. Like they're tall and athletic as hell.
That's crazy. Against other.
Guys, David, I'm 6'3". I'm a men's physique competitor.
Are you IFBB or is that a different thing?
No, so I've done
International Fitness and Body.
3 different organizations and competed in the NPC.
NPC? Okay, gotcha.
He's an NPC.
Wow.
Yeah.
My fitness history, this is Cody, by the way, fellas. I started about 2 years ago because my son was born. I saw myself overweight, looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, I gotta do something about this because I want my son to see me as a superhero, and I wasn't that.
He still got some meat on him. Pause. No diddy.
Started about 2 years.
He's not the leanest. So is he. So I guess fat. He don't even look that fat. He just look husky.
ago, I first started with crash dieting. I lost 50 pounds. I got down to 210, and I have now bulked up to 230.
Some big dudes on this team.
Jeez, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Holy shit.
Bro,
Growing
don't
up,
even
I
look
was
fat.
kind of
He
a
just
fat
look
kid.
husky.
Well, my dad got diagnosed with diabetes when I was like younger, and then when I was in high school, my mom got diagnosed with diabetes. And I was like, oh dang, I might get diabetes. I don't want to stick a needle in myself. Right now, I'm kind of like in a party mini bulk mode, so I'm not like I'm not.
I've never heard bulking be called partying.
I never heard that.
My story is completely different. I'm just gonna be completely transparent. I was like trying to be like a big bro kind of guy in college, and it was just kind of cringe. I was drinking a lot, doing a lot of stuff, and I got humbled really badly by.
Nigga, why is his body so shiny, my nigga? My nigga, did you oil yourself up before you came on set, gang? Gang, it's not that serious. Niggas is not gonna see your body. They all in blindfolds.
This one girl in college, and I got friend zoned, and I was just, she ended up like going for an even bigger douche than I tried to be in college, and then I realized
That
like,
nigga, you could tell that nigga put all types of baby oil on his skin, bro.
damn, I'm not even really that person. Like I'm like imitating something I'm seeing. I isolated myself for like my last year of college and just started like lifting weights like crazy. I'd be more on the peeled side. I'm not very like bulky, but like I'm pretty cut. That's what I'd say right now. So
What would you say your body fat is?
probably around like 6 to 7%. I'd say that's pretty fair.
How long have you been training?
About 2.5 years. I started my last year in college and then up to now.
Question for you: do you have a coach?
No, I'm lifting for myself, bro.
So
So it's all self-taught?
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't compete or anything?
No.
You're 6% body fat without a coach.
Six
I gotta
to
see this
8, 6 to 8.
Say 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
oh yeah, 6 to 8.
Obviously, I'm not 6%. And for me, it's a very, very big struggle. And for a lot of people, a lot of men, it is. And so when he mentioned that he was 6% and that's what he is maintained on a regular basis, that was a big red flag for me.
Miles was also a red flag for me because one of the first things that he said was he was casually 6 to 8% body fat. I find it very hard to believe, especially when he said he only trained for a year or two.
I started getting nervous when they asked about body fat percentage because I had a number in my head. When Miles said he was 6%, I immediately was like, no, I'm gonna attack him just like everybody else is.
What's up, y'all? My name is Travis. My fitness history started because I just wanted to look like a sick dude. I was just like,
So what's a good body percent? What's a good body percent though? Hold on. What is a fit? Hold on. What is a fit body percent? Men need about 2 to 5%, and women need 10 to 5. Acceptable ranges for body fat, 14 to 27. Okay, all right.
Get him out of here.
I'm not necessarily saying I look like a sick bro.
Oh my
That was your goal.
I'm trying my damnedest. Just look like a sicko naked, man. Just like be stoked when I'm looking in the mirror, you know?
Are you like 20?
Dude, remind me.
he must be early 20s, bro. He must be early 20s.
Man, classic metaphor. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than it is to be a gardener in a war. That's it, man.
You watch too much Joe Rogan.
Whoa, did the fat guy say that?
Bro, what does that have to do with
So
My fitness journey started about 12 years ago.
Damn.
I used to be the fat kid in grade school. And then when I got to high school, I lost all this weight to try to fit in. Then at 20, I came out of the closet and I was known as a twink. So based on society, I had to gain weight. So since then,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. They kind of catfishing. Half of these niggas is kind of bulky theyself, bro. Like, these two niggas could be the fat niggas, low key. I mean, he's not fat, he's like bulky, but when they talk about fit men, nigga, these two niggas is bulky as shit. Might as well be the same size, gang.
when I was about 20, 21 years old, I started to just eat everything that I can get my hands on.
Is anyone planning on like taking anything later, like Anavar, D-ball?
I'm trying to keep my organs healthy and everything. So the only thing I'm looking at is to go on a higher dose of test at some point with Primo.
I'm on test and it's wonderful.
Why do you do tests?
Yeah.
Just because I've always been so insecure of being so skinny and I wanted to put on the weight and look good. And it's very helpful. It's like I said, it's very hard for me to put on weight. So
How has it affected you? Like what's been the result? You mentioned you just kind of started.
Not to come out south. You said that you were chunkier prior in school and then you came out, right?
Yeah, so when I was little, when I was like elementary, beginning of middle school, I was chunky. When I got to high school, I realized I'm the fat kid.
So then you have trouble gaining weight?
Not because of the test, but if I wasn't on the test, I would.
But you were chunky when you were little, right?
Yes.
But now you have issues gaining weight.
Yeah, aren't many people chunky when they're little?
I'm sorry, this doesn't make any sense. So let me get this straight.
Your genetics would stay the same. So if you were genetically prone to getting chunky when you were little, you'll be genetically prone to getting chunky.
I'm sorry, bro, but this nigga's oiled up body, bro.
Doesn't make any sense.
Why? Bro, like, this shit is literally catching me off guard. Like, why? What made you come to the set with your oiled up body, bro?
So let me get this straight.
Your genetics would stay the same. So if you were genetically prone to getting chunky when you're little, you'll be genetically prone to getting chunky when you're older.
No,
necessarily
that's not
true.
true.
That's the way I feel. I was that way when I was younger. I was able to gain a lot of weight if I wasn't watching what I was doing, and it's the same way for me now.
The real problem with this story is that you don't need tests just because you take tests doesn't mean you're gonna look good. So
No.
right off the bat,
Well, you have to
that's
work
how-
out
that's
to
how-
gain it.
Right,
If you're
but
taking
what I'm
tests,
saying is,
you're
you're
making
saying,
heavier.
you didn't even say to gain muscle, you said to gain weight. Like, this doesn't, I don't know. That just doesn't really make sense.
I take tests to lift heavier and I do when I look good.
These are the fit men arguing with each other, bro. Neither one of these niggas know what they talking about, bro. The fat nigga didn't say not one thing, bro.
What? Okay. I thought I had a pretty good sense of who was the mole, but it was funny because obviously, like, I know what I look like. I wake up to it every day and I feel great. So I kind of just more so
What the fuck is his face? This nigga took off his fucking
I
blindfold. He
thought I
look like,
had a pretty good sense of who was the
holy shit, this nigga look like Chicken Little. Bro,
mole, but it was funny because obviously, like, I know what I look like. I wake up to it every day and I feel great. So I kind of just more so laughed it off.
When I heard Miles talk about his 6% and how skeptical everybody was, I just jumped on the bandwagon. Just really happy that it wasn't me.
Hold on, pause the episode. It's time for your 1 minute workout.
How long have you had to bring this up? I don't mean to call you out, David. You said you do shows, right?
Correct.
How long have you been working out again?
Going on 12 years.
12 years. How old are you?
25.
25. Wow.
13-year-old just yacked out.
You're natural in your competition?
NPC is natural comp, right? Like that's the whole
No.
point.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
No, the NPC is you can compete against guys who are not natural, but I also compete in the OCB, INBA.
Are you
which
in men's classic physique?
No, I'm just men's physique. So I compete in a natural organization, which I'm drug tested, and I compete against guys who are not drug tested in their organization.
What was your last test
That
levels?
sounds stupid, bro.
That was my last test levels.
Yeah, you said you get tested. So what was your, I can tell you my last test levels right now.
I'm natural. I don't take anything.
You said you get tested.
I haven't competed in over 2 years.
Oh, okay.
What's your body fat?
I know it's closer than 6% than the other guy.
Closer to 6%, you said?
Yeah, definitely
Really?
closer to 6% than the other guy.
So when you said closer to 6%, are you saying you're underneath 10?
Yeah,
And you haven't competed in 2 years, but you're
big
staying
boy
underneath
just chilling.
correct.
That's not that crazy. I'm definitely underneath 10. I've never competed or anything.
10? Okay.
I've done 6 shows.
I'm not gonna lie, I came into this because I know Jubilee is smart. So I came into this gonna be suspicious of any bodybuilders and any coaches. So
Your strategy is you're suspicious of bodybuilders?
Jubilee's not, they're smart. So they're gonna hire somebody that's knowledgeable of the industry. There's someone that knows.
Oh, like the fat guy?
So somebody,
So it's harder for us
the
to
fat
filter
guy is gonna be most likely somebody that
knows a decent
it
bit.
was an ex-bodybuilder or coach that
Yeah.
doesn't want to,
Possible.
that just doesn't want to be in that space no more.
Yeah.
So they let themselves go. They're overweight.
It could be you.
I am far away from it.
I've only been working out for 2 years.
Could we go down the line and say like how easily you sweat?
So I guess it depends on like what I'm doing. I'll say walking on the treadmill for about 10, 15 minutes gets my heart going. And then I'm able to get into some warm-up sets, and by that time I'm sweating a little bit. So it kind of depends, like what, are you talking about like a drenching sweat?
Nah, he talk like a big nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When he started opening up his mouth, I would have been like, up, it's in.
Or kind of like a warm-up, like,
I don't know,
Are you a
like
sweater?
am I a sweater?
Yeah. Do you sweat easily?
Do I sweat easily? No, I wouldn't say so. It takes a while. It takes some time for me to.
interesting, brother. I said that because, so kind of contrary to popular belief, more athletically inclined people actually, again, to kind of maintain homeostasis, and stop using stupid buzzwords, and I'm gonna get canceled using incorrectly probably, but.
You're not the mole.
But yeah.
Well, it all depends.
But yeah,
right?
to maintain
So-
homeostasis, no, more athletically inclined bodies do typically sweat way before like bigger, heavier bodies. So my homie Richard on the end said, "Nah, I'm not a sweater, bro. I'm a little sussed out."
And I mean,
Yeah.
well, so what
But it depends on what you're doing too. So I
I
was
mean, that's what I was asking, but you were like, I'm hitting the treadmill, I'm warming up, and then I'm kind of
20
sweating.
minutes.
walking on the
Yeah,
treadmill
dog.
for 10. So let's get the times right.
Travis, right? You brought up the question, Travis?
Yeah.
I have a question for Richard.
Yes, sir.
Richard, what are the 3 main compound lifts? Like the big 3.
The Holy Trinity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Shit. That nigga hit him with a compy question. Hold on. I don't even know that shit.
squats is one.
Yeah.
I would say
Take too long.
Yeah.
I'd say anything with like your back.
Well, let's
sure.
go to the back.
Okay, so like lats. I do lat pull downs good.
Richard's tubby, man.
Okay.
Oh my god, they cooking this nigga. Hold on. He might have cooked.
So so I never really got into like as far as like following like a exact regimen. Like I said, like I'm very just straightforward. Like I
As
do
a
back.
football player though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a football player though.
Yeah, squats, power cleans. I was doing all that stuff. But I don't do that now.
Everyone
because-
getting into weightlifting knows
Yeah.
the big 3 though.
Right.
Because that's,
Okay,
the,
that's
the
fair.
first thing you learn.
That's fair.
He couldn't answer my question.
Bro asked me about the Trinity compound lifts, and I literally draw a blank.
Yeah, the Holy Trinity, everyone knows, well, if you're getting to like bodybuilding and weightlifting, everyone knows the 3 biggest compounds are deadlifts, squats, bench press.
I couldn't think of any other ones, so I knew that for sure was probably gonna be the beginning of my
Yeah.
downfall.
Judging a book by its cover, kind of outdated. When you could judge someone by their love print.
I feel relieved. That's
Ah, they got him out. They cooked this nigga. Nah, he clutched up, bro. Cause they was getting on his ass. They was getting on his ass. He's the most fit nigga here, bro.
feel relieved. That's one for sure. And the experience was kind of anxiety inducing, but also fun. But no, definitely more relieved now that it's finally like over for sure.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Okay, so I would describe myself like,
Bro, these niggas sold, bro.
my family genetics blessed me with wide shoulders,
The hell?
but it has cursed me with storing more body fat on my lower waist.
I would say I have a decent physique. It's not the greatest. It's not where I want to be. I am pretty built. I have some nice shoulders, arms, etc. My core, it has slight
I'm
fluff
not
over
gonna
it,
watch
with
this. They
typically
already
around
cooked
2 to
them
4
all.
abs showing. I do have bottom stomach chunk, but that's typical.
To objectively define what we think fatness is here, like numbers wise,
Like I said, okay. What did I say? Where did I go wrong? Did they just vote me out just so they could vote someone out because everyone was like, yeah, we messed up. We continued the game. And
I voted Denzel out because
Please raise your hand. That means you have voted the mole. You lose.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
trying to
good shit, fellas. Good shit.
I can't see you, but I'm gonna just put a fist up.
Are you guys smacking?
Whoa,
each
this
other
guy's
over
yo.
there? I'm out of the loop over here.
Bro, gang.
What up?
What dog?
So, on the count of 3, please take your blindfolds off. 1, 2, 3.
Get out.
All right, so I did my best to, try and weasel my way in here. But to be honest, I do have a fitness background. So in 2018, first of all, let me start. I've been a big kid my whole life. My heaviest weight was 450 pounds when I was, 28 years old. Started my weight loss journey because someone close to me told me, with tears in their eyes that I was gonna die. And it hurt really bad. So I started literally just working out from my house because I was too ashamed to go to the gym. Literally just picked up dumbbells and just went to town. I lost 100 pounds in 8 months. 2020 hit. Super depressed because of the pandemic, gained some weight back, started keto, dropped all the way down from, I think I was like 360 to the time to 273 in 2021.
Ooh, W.
I hit plateau, not lose weight anymore at all. Sucked mentally, just literally my brain up. So I just started going back, and this is me now trying to find my way back to my lowest weight, which was 273.
You gotta
That's what I'm
do the
saying, bro. He don't even look that big, bro. These 2 guys look like they the same build, bro. These 3 guys right here, they look like they the exact same build. He's just a little smaller than both of them. They look exactly the same build, bro.
carb cycling to
me.
keep it in your body and then flush it out. Keep pushing. But you'll get there. Just keep pushing, man. Don't give up on it. Don't give up. The fitness journey to lose weight, to gain muscle, to be in that mindset, it's very, very difficult. You have your ups and you have your downs, and the only way you lose is by giving it up. And that's the biggest thing. And he's gone a lot of places, and he can keep going further as long as he keeps his head in the game.
Just take your time, enjoy your journey, and just be proud of the progress that you've made. Because the progress that Richard has made, losing over 200 pounds, that's more impressive than what I've done as a competitor.
Fitness is obviously something that's important, but it comes in all different shapes and sizes. Looking at those guys was definitely like a reminder to myself, like, hey, like you could also be in the best shape of your life if you work hard.
W freaking video.